Hello and welcome to this episode of New York Socialites. My name is Rachel. I am here with my oldest friend, Gretchen, and we have a lot to talk about. There's a lot going on out there in the world. It's summer finally, apparently, and it was a big week last week coming into this week. There was Eurovision that wrapped up. The Cannes Film Festival took place, which was a very big deal. So a big week for Europe generally.
Yes, it was a big Euro summer week, I feel like. Yeah.
Yes, Euro summer has kicked off. We're feeling pretty good about it. Upstate New York summer is like not as exciting.
No. But it is nice to go walk around and not like worry about snow, I guess.
Sure. Yes. The bar is very low here in upstate New York.
Very low. That's true. That is very true. It is pretty low, unfortunately.
Still in the 40s here. So
no, it's warmer than that. It's like, I mean, this week it was like 90. But anyways,
that's true. It was 90 and then it was 60. It's honestly like climate change.
Climate change is climating over here, and it's kind of difficult. So
the climate is changing
in
hourly,
real time.
It seems.
In real time. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it feels like a lot, but Cannes looked lovely. Cannes looked like nice temperate weather, and I would have loved to have been there. It looked quite nice.
It looked beautiful.
Yeah,
perfect. Yeah. Somehow, the French Riviera always gets the perfect weather, and the folks of Cannes were really, really bringing it this year. So
there were some great looks.
There were some great looks on these carpets. This is like,
I'm looking at some,
Cannes is the most intense film festival, right? Because it's like 9 days of black tie.
I know.
Like whatever you're doing at the Cannes Film Festival, you're doing it in black tie.
Yes.
And there's all sorts of rules. It used to be a lot of naked dressing, and I think they've really tamped that down. The dress code,
they got pretty mad at it before, right? They were like, no naked dressing.
No, they were like, no naked dressing. And it took a couple of years for people to like really give up on the naked dressing. Like last year, they really tried to like get around the rules and like people, I guess, they're in the French Riviera. They want to have their tits out. And like, I feel like we want that too, but it
also feels like, I don't know. It feels like it's supposed to be, it's France, like they're avant-garde. I don't know why they have to be so weird about it. I don't know. It just like makes me like, I mean, I guess they're all about like propriety, and they really are pretty, I don't know what the word is, aggressive, regimented about these red carpets. Like they really like rush people off. They guide them around. They're like, do not like, people controlling their own. They really like to get in people's space. Like,
Yes, and they do not like it when people try to take a selfie on that red carpet. That is against the rules. I heard that there are people like who run around and check to make sure the women are wearing heels.
What?
Yes.
What if you aren't wearing heels? You get rejected?
Know. Or maybe they just like they scurry you out of there.
Wait, why can't you just wear like flats?
I don't know. I mean, it kind of to me harkens back to like the days of, how at Versailles there were like people employed at Versailles to make sure that all of the courtiers were like following the like ridiculous social rules about being at Versailles. I feel like French people just think that this is like a thing.
Yeah, they're like, this is our job. We need to police this, and we're going to. Yeah.
So they're policing a lot of things, including apparently naked dressing. So there were a lot of like sheer looks this year, but they all had like stuff underneath.
Yeah. And they also, I think, last year were like no big dresses. And once again, Heidi Klum broke the rules because she can't go anywhere without a big dress, apparently. I don't know.
She cannot. I mean, I think she waits all year for Cannes, and like she's got some dresses that she wants to wear. I actually really liked one of her looks this year, and I haven't really liked anything that she's worn in a while, but she wore one that was sort of like, I believe it was yellow,
Well, they like the lacy one. I think I'm looking at
Yeah.
it now.
Demi Moore had on a big dress. She had on
Yeah,
a big pink, like a big pink dress. Demi Moore had on a lot of things at Cannes.
that's true. Yeah.
I think that she was a member of like what do they call it? The jury. She was like one of
Oh
the judges
yeah,
this year.
yeah. Yeah, and wasn't Jacob Elordi supposed to be on there and then he injured himself?
Did he? I didn't hear about this. Is he okay?
I think he like it's nothing serious. He's just injured, but he was just on vacation too. So, how did he injure himself is the question.
Honestly, though, like he is a boy. Is it possible that he just like was playing a sport and like hurt
True.
himself?
That's very possible. That happens with boys, I guess, a fair amount. So, I
I feel like Jacob Elordi may have been like playing some beach volleyball and like fell the wrong way and like sprained something.
that sounds pretty accurate actually. He's just like, "You know what? I'm tall enough. I can play this sport without ever having done it." So,
He seems like a natural athlete, right? Because he is so
yeah.
tall. He's in pretty
Yeah.
good shape.
Yeah. But then he's like injured all of a sudden. So, I don't
Too injured to come and like, do you think that he was injured or do you think that he was like, I truly like don't belong on the judging panel at the Cannes Film Festival? Because
Yeah.
my thought is that like amongst the likes of like Demi Moore and Chloe Zhao and Bong Joon-ho, like truly Jacob Elordi does not belong on this panel.
That's true. I actually was surprised that he was on the panel. So,
And Stellan Skarsgård, maybe he was like, I don't want another tall guy.
Stellan Skateboard does not want any more tall guys
He
on
truly does
his.
not.
No, he does not want. He needs to like be the only one in that space who is that tall, and he's European. We're in Europe, so I think he deserves that. And I think that Jacob Elordi is on his turf. He's from Australia. Be respectful.
Yeah. Although,
Of your
as we learned from Eurovision, Australia is also part of Europe. So,
Well, yeah, I mean they're the Commonwealth, but like, but Europe or England left the Commonwealth, so
that's true.
yeah. So
So we
I mean,
don't,
I'm sorry, they didn't leave the Commonwealth; they left Europe. So
yes. And the
yeah,
Commonwealth of the whatever United Kingdom of whatever that is. Why is Canada not part of Eurovision? That's what I want to know.
that's what I was curious about too. Is it like an Americas thing? Are they just really against the Americas? I don't understand.
It could be. We
Yeah,
gotta ask.
like
I feel like Celine Dion knows the answer. Maybe she can
yeah,
explain it to us.
wasn't okay. Why do I feel like she was part of Eurovision? Is that
She
totally?
was. She was a
But
singer for Eurovision. She, I think, competed for France.
okay, but she's Canadian.
Correct.
So how did she do that?
I think that Eurovision is kind of like the Olympics, where like you
Okay.
don't have to be from there to compete for there.
Okay.
I don't really know. It's very little is known about where these singers come from because also
Yeah.
like they completely disappear after Eurovision. Like they're never like the most famous or talented people from their country, and
Yeah.
they're never like
Like
huge stars after
what?
Eurovision,
Because for a minute I thought like,
except for ABBA.
yeah, I thought that Zara Larson was like competing in Eurovision, but I guess I was wrong. I like never. I don't know. I just thought she was
No,
one of the
she just
people.
is Swedish.
Yeah, I just assume that everyone who's from Sweden is from Eurovision. I guess I don't know, but
I mean, that's a good assumption. I think that
yeah,
a lot
yeah,
of people probably think that. And
yeah.
yeah, maybe
But
maybe Stellan Skarsgård was just like, listen, we can't have Australia represented in Eurovision and it can. It's too much.
it's too much. Jacob already go home. We can't handle it. Yeah, I
Especially
feel
with
like
Kate
that.
Blanchett looking so fantastic on the
I
red
know.
carpet in
I know.
Givenchy by Sarah Burton. I loved this look.
Yeah, me
This was
too.
my absolute favorite look of the entire week at
I
Cannes.
agree. Yeah, I totally agree. I think that everyone was like So thrilled. It felt very Oscars. Remember when she wore the embroidered look for the Oscars?
Yes.
Yeah. Um,
Yes.
yeah, so I think it was great. I really, really liked it. And I think everyone was really into it. So,
Yeah.
um, yeah. So,
And
congrats
yeah,
to Kate Blanchett.
congrats to Kate Blanchett. Congrats to like everybody at Cannes. I don't know really what was going on there. I feel like a lot of the films were not that buzzy.
Hmm.
There was not a lot of like Hollywood represented at this year at Cannes for
Hmm.
some reason, which is really
Yeah.
interesting. So,
Yeah, that was a
yeah,
little weird.
like mostly just very European films about European things,
Hmm.
which I think is maybe good, maybe like closer to the brief of like what Cannes wants to be.
Yeah.
And maybe
Yeah.
that's why they were like, no, thank you, Jacob Elordi.
Go away.
You're too
Yeah.
Hollywood for us.
Yeah. But I think, yeah, I don't know. I think he's like, his trajectory is just insane. Like, I don't know. I know that's a whole other subject, but he was playing like a high schooler on Euphoria like not 2 years
He
ago.
still is.
I know. Well,
Well,
he's a
not a
20
high schooler.
something on Euphoria. Um, so have you been watching Euphoria? You're not a Euphoria person, right?
I'm not a Euphoria person, which is, I think, why I'm really enjoying this season of Euphoria. I'm all caught up. I'm like, the people who I think are not enjoying this season of Euphoria are the people who have been fans the entire
Hmm.
time, and they're
Yeah.
like, this doesn't make any sense. This
Yeah.
character wouldn't do that. And I'm like, okay, but
But
like,
it's entertaining.
did you see the butterfly top? And like,
I
aren't you just
know.
like having fun? Like, can't we just have fun?
Yeah. Yeah. It's funny because I have not watched it, but for some reason my Instagram algorithm is like, you're gonna love this. And they send me clips all the time. So
Clipping.
I see,
It's
yeah.
I read
Yeah.
a big article about clipping this week.
Oh, what's
It's
that? Like just people who post clips?
basically it's like if you want somebody to be exposed to something, like if you're HBO and you want people like Gretchen on Instagram to be exposed to Euphoria, you make a lot of bot accounts and they just post clips from Euphoria and they just
So
make
I'm just
sure.
getting bot clips.
No, everybody is. It's what they do.
Mm.
Like instead of like actual paid advertisements, they just do it through. I mean, they probably end up spending the same amount, but it's like
Yeah.
just a different way of like making something seem relevant.
Okay. Okay. Got it. So everyone should be clipping if they want to be relevant.
I mean, I think we probably should be.
We should be clipping.
We should be clipping way more than we are.
Where are our bots and where are our clips?
Where's our clips? Gotta get on top of this.
Yeah, I was another person that was all over the internet. And when I say internet, I mean Instagram. Was Bella Hadid for all her vintage looks.
Oh,
which
yes.
I'm
Bella
looking at.
Hadid,
Yeah.
who was truly having the best time in Cannes at a level that actually seemed like it probably couldn't have been fun because she was so many places in so many different outfits
Yeah.
that like it sort of seemed like do you remember that show Don't Trust the Bee in Apartment 23?
I love
How
that show.
like her storyline was that she only works one weekend a year, but she works like so hard for 24 hours that one weekend a year. That's what Bella Hadid was doing at Cannes.
I forgot that storyline. What was she doing for the 24 hours?
I think she was an escort, but she
Oh
like,
my
or she
God.
was like a just shy of being an escort. Like she
Yeah.
was like a
Like, would accompany people on dinners
like
and
would
stuff?
accompany rich and famous people to stuff around New York for like
Yeah.
one weekend a year. And like, I feel like that Bella Hadid is like, I will be photographed literally everywhere wearing literally everything
Yeah.
for 9 days out of the year. And then like,
That's pretty accurate, actually. I feel like then she was like, I'll not go hang out with my horses the rest of the time because she's like a
Exactly.
horse girl. Yeah.
God bless her. She is a
Yeah.
horse girl.
Yeah.
I don't get it with Bella Hadid. I feel like she, to me, has always looked like she's 50. Like there's something about
Yeah.
the way that she has always styled herself. Like she's always looked much, much older than she is.
Yeah. Yeah. I
I
think,
don't get it.
well, there's a certain, I don't know what it is, because I also came across Courtney Stoddard on the internet this week, Do you know who she is?
No.
Okay, she was the girl who, if you remember this happening, I vaguely remember this. She was like 16 and married some like 51-year-old actor like 10,
Mm.
15 years ago.
Okay.
And
Okay.
she looked insanely not 16. And I was like, she's got it. And like, I didn't do the math in my head. And I'm like, she's got to be 40 now. And then I looked at, and she's 30. And I'm
Stoughton?
like,
Courtney
yeah,
Stoughton?
yeah, sorry. Yes. Yeah.
Stoughton? I remember Courtney. I remember her from like, oh my God, like 2012 or something. She was
Yeah.
like a very early like Twitter personality.
Yeah. Yeah. And she became famous because she basically, like, unfortunately was kind of plucked by this actor and groomed a little bit, I think. I mean, I don't know why else you'd marry a 16-year-old, but like, I was like, oh yeah, she's got to be like 45. And then I looked at her and I'm like, oh no, if you do the math,
Yeah.
that's impossible.
She does
So,
look like very womanly.
yeah. But even today, like, I don't know. So I think just there's a certain way. I think there's a certain like type of plastic surgery, and there's a certain way people age where you're just like, what? I don't know. It becomes, but yeah, Bella Hadid has always looked a little bit older, and I think it's
I feel like
partially.
it's not her face. Like her face obviously looks young and perfect and
Mm-hmm.
beautiful. It's her vibe. It's like she's always had very thin eyebrows,
Mm-hmm.
which is kind of like
Like
it's
ages
come
a little
back
bit.
in now,
Mm-hmm.
but it ages a person
Mm-hmm.
and like she's I don't know, something about the way that she like dresses, the vibe she gives off. She was like pretty committed to the side part even when everyone was having a
Mm-hmm.
center part. Like
Yeah, yeah.
she's like
Mm-hmm.
the oldest young person.
That's true. Yeah, yeah. I don't know what it is either. I think, yeah, but I do know what you mean. I think this is her, also her 48 hours of working or whatever. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
Although she
yeah,
works all the time. She's like in
yeah.
every fashion week. So,
True.
but it really a breakneck pace for her at this
Yeah.
Cannes Film
What
Festival.
I wonder why she's at Cannes, because what is she? Is she there just for to see and be seen, or is she like in something?
Because I don't know, like what are a lot of people? I think that Cannes really likes to have a lot of celebrities on their red carpet. There always are. Now,
Mm-hmm.
I don't see a lot of these movies because like many of them are European movies that don't ever like come to Binghamton, New York for me to see
Yes.
them.
Yeah.
So it's possible that she's in them or affiliated with them.
Well, yeah,
I
just
would
so
never
many
know.
looks. It's just so many looks. Like for her to be not doing anything, you know. But she is always on the red carpet at Cannes. So,
Truly, she's always there. She's not
yeah,
French.
that's true.
It's confusing.
She looks like what's her name? But um the former French first lady, but
Oh, she kind
yeah.
of does. Maybe the French people are like, we just like this look. Like,
Yeah. I think she looks um like a French person personally. I mean, I know I think some of it's her nose job obviously, but like
mm.
yeah.
She
Um
does have a nice nose.
she does. It's a good nose job. Carla Bruni, that's who it is. She looks like Carla Bruni.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. But
Who is also very beautiful. Probably also is at Cannes.
yes, true. Um but yeah, and then who else were you interested in terms of looks, or who did you see popping off
I
on the
mean,
internet?
Demi Moore, obviously, in everything.
Everyone, yeah,
Like, she
yeah.
just literally was wearing everything. I'm a little bit concerned Demi Moore was looking a little frail.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You
Me
know,
too.
she's always been quite slim, but she was looking a little frail.
I was worried about her too. Yeah, I think a lot of people were commenting on that because a lot of people were saying like, "Oh, such toned arms," and it's like, no, just very thin.
I mean, her arms did look quite toned, but also,
Yeah.
yeah, it as an entire thing, like it was a lot. She wore a lot of Gucci. Obviously, she's sort of been working with,
Or,
yeah.
mhm.
Um,
Yeah, I was a little worried
but I
personally,
did like
but
a lot of her looks, especially a
yeah.
lot of like it was mostly like monochromatic dresses,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
which were really cool.
Yeah, I did like a lot of the looks too.
I liked the blue one. I liked the red one.
Mhm,
I really
mhm.
like the purple one.
Yeah, yeah. No, they're all like
And I
gorgeous.
think
Yeah.
I believe, are all Gucci, which
Yeah, I
is
think
really,
so. I think so too. am not seeing any that are, yeah, because she's Gucci Resort 2027 and that black feathery look.
hmm.
Yeah, I think most of it is Gucci. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to be patronizing and say like I'm worried about her. If she's not worried about herself, then she's fine. But like, um,
Sure.
yeah. But it was a
I
little bit
mean,
surprising to see someone so thin.
yeah, she was looking a little bit gaunt,
Mm-hmm.
but beautiful.
No, always
And
beautiful. Yeah.
glad to see that the Italians were represented on the red carpets amidst like an absolute sea of Chanel and Dior,
Yes. Yes.
which is
Yeah.
excellent. I mean, we love
Yeah.
to see the Dior stuff.
Of course. Yeah. I mean, Penelope Cruz is wearing a lot of Dior. I'm sorry, Chanel. Um, and not my favorite looks on her though. I thought they were like a little bit aging. Nothing wrong with being older, but it just felt a little heavy on her for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and she's so beautiful. It's like so hard to tamp her down, and for somehow it did. I don't know. It just felt a little weird. Yeah.
Yeah, I felt that about a few of these looks were not working for me. And I get that like people are trying to innovate and that like
Mm-hmm.
fashion is trends. We're in the kind of like the beginning of a trend cycle right now and we
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
know exactly like what is going to hit. There's a lot of new silhouettes. There's a lot of like
Mm-hmm.
people trying new things and so like we're not getting it right 100% of the time.
Mm-hmm.
I felt that about a few people.
Okay.
I
Which
have
ones in particular?
Well, in particular, the people who are wearing Louis Vuitton. This happened a lot last year, too. I was not impressed with a lot of Louis Vuitton looks. It happened to Kate Blanchett in her black Louis Vuitton look on the Cannes red carpet. Didn't love it. Don't love black on a red carpet. I'm with Anna Wintour. I'm like, it doesn't
Yeah.
photograph well.
I kind of agree. Yeah.
And especially on this particular red carpet, because all of the photographers in the
Mm.
background of all the pictures are
Yeah.
wearing black tie because you have
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
So
Such a good point.
you get lost if you're wearing black.
Yeah. Yeah.
You also shouldn't wear red.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
so everybody who's wearing red, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
I don't
I
know. I
agree.
thought some of some of these looks though were really great. I liked a lot of the lace looks.
Mhm.
Chloe Zhao had a really nice lace look.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah.
Um, Stellan
I
Skarsgård actually had one of my favorite looks. I think he was wearing an
mm.
Armani suit, kind of like a gray Armani power suit, and then Renata Rensby wore the exact same outfit a few days
Oh
later,
my
which
god, what? I gotta look
as
this
if she
up.
was trying
Yeah.
to like talented Mr. Ripley him, which I
Oh
really
my
loved.
god. I have to look this up. And they work together, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they played father and daughter in
Yeah.
Sentimental Value. So
Yeah.
I think it was like tongue in cheek. I think it was all like, with love and everything. But
Oh, that's funny.
yeah,
Oh
I
my god. Oh, she said still smells like daddy as a joke when she wore it. Yeah.
and
In
she
the caption.
honestly, it may have been the same suit. She is very tall.
Oh yeah. That's true. She is very tall. Oh my gosh. If it was, I would love that.
I feel
Um
like we saw this last year too, where like someone, I think it can like borrowed someone else's outfit, and wore
yeah, it
like,
was Julia Roberts and
oh, and
um
Amanda Seyfried.
yeah.
Yes. And that was also great. So we love
Yeah.
to see it.
Yeah.
Sustainability.
Yes, I love that. I know. That's one thing that yeah, I think well, we'll see. I know a lot of the trend cycles are coming in right now, but I feel like um I always like looks better when they're a little bit more classic, but like fresh. I don't know. So we'll
Yeah.
see. Yeah. What did you think of Sharon Stone's uh wisteria dress, I guess?
I love it. Is
Yeah.
this, I have been loving her on Euphoria. Very, very funny. She just like, this looks like a fun look, a fresh look, something that like is fun to wear. I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
it's beautiful. I don't think I would have chosen it for her, but I really love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. It look kind of like has like an Art Deco, like an Arte painting vibe to it for me.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
really liked it
and
too.
I
Yeah.
really like it.
Yeah. I agree.
At the screening for a film called Fjord, which is, I mean, I don't know anything about this movie except that it's
Yeah.
probably Norwegian,
I would guess so
I
if it's
would
called
guess,
Fjord,
because it's called
but
Fjord.
yeah. I'm comparing these two outfits. Okay, so I'm sorry to interrupt, but I just realized that um, Bella Hadid was wearing a um, homage to Jane Birkin with this white dress.
Oh, well, that's lovely.
Yeah, yeah, I know. So this white dress, there was she wore this. Jane Birkin wore this with Serge Gainsbourg. I don't know how to properly
Okay.
say his name, but I thought that was sweet. The Schiaparelli gown. But
I
yeah,
love
anyways,
that. I mean,
sorry.
she looks beautiful. She always looks
Yeah,
beautiful.
yeah,
And yeah, we love that she's out there having fun.
yeah. No, again, yeah, sorry, but yeah, go on. I apologize.
No, I mean, I don't know anything about very many of the films that can.
Yes, what is Fjord? Is that one that Stellan Skarsgård is in?
He definitely could be. I think that maybe Renata Reinsve
She
is in
is.
it,
Yes, yes.
and I don't know
Oh, it
anything
has
else about it.
Sebastian Stan in it.
Okay, yes.
Interesting. Okay. And it is 94% Rotten Tomatoes.
Well, that's lovely.
So I guess maybe good. We'll see.
We'll see. We're going to
But
be looking out for that one. It's
yeah.
a very mysterious title.
For sure.
Yeah, I wish I had more to report. We'll have to do like a more thorough report on the
Hmm.
films themselves. But the
Yeah,
red
definitely.
carpet, always a wow.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Definitely like a different vibe than a lot of the other award ceremonies. It's, very clearly formal, but also like should be a little bit avant-garde, I think. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think, and it's so rare. Like, I feel like during award season in the US, like people get to wear a lot of stuff, but all of the events are spread out over like a few months.
Yeah.
Cannes is like you have to have several red carpet looks and you have to have them all in the same week. So
Yeah, I know.
it's really impressive what these people get up to.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. I agree. But it is very cool to see. Um, oh, I didn't realize that Jordan Firstman's directorial debut is being shown at Cannes. Club Kid?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. So we'll see
That's
that.
exciting. So that'll be an English language film.
Yeah. It's so funny. Again, this like trajectory of doing impressions on the internet to directing something at Cannes. It's crazy.
Right? I mean, that's kind of like what we love about film, right? Is
Yeah.
because, at its best, it's art and it can
Hmm.
kind of come from anywhere and from surprising people in surprising places. And
Yeah.
that's why we put up with all
Yeah.
of the, Hollywood
The other stuff.
bullshit,
I know.
hopefully,
Yeah.
even though we love the Hollywood bullshit.
For sure. Hollywood bullshit can be very fun too. Yeah.
So
But
speaking of some other Hollywood bullshit, we, so was it last week? No, 2 weeks ago on the podcast, Stephanie and I engaged in some like truly irresponsible conjecture about the Taylor Swift Travis Kelce wedding.
yes.
And then this past week, an article came out in The Cut. And what I have to say is get off our corner, The Cut, because they had exactly 0% more information than we did. And they
Oh.
printed it in The Cut.
Oh.
Like, literally, like AI could have been listening to our podcast and then summarized it. And that's basically the amount of actual facts that you got in this cut article.
That's a New York Magazine thing. Yeah. It's like, what are they doing?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever they're doing, we are also doing it, and we're doing it faster and cheaper. So
So call us, I guess.
We're available. If you want people who know absolutely no facts about Taylor Swift's wedding, then we are available. We're here for you, the cut.
Yeah. Do you have any, I know we're going to talk about this maybe in a future episode, but do you have any new ideas that you wanted to drop real quick before we talk about Eurovision a little bit?
No, I do have to say that I think that in our like truly irresponsible conjecture conversation, I may have mistaken New Hampshire for Rhode Island.
No.
I mean, who among us? But that's the only correction that I have for, any of the like unhinged, just like gossip that we were talking about.
Oh my God.
That basically was verbatim then published in the cut. So
Are you just copying us at this point? We can't sue you, so yeah.
The cut is clipping us. They're the only ones who are clipping us.
They're clearly clipping us. Yeah. Oh my God. But
yeah. Basically, they said the exact same thing. They were like, we know the women that will be invited to Taylor Swift's wedding, but really,
obviously,
no information about the men.
Well,
or the date, or the venue, or the designer of the dress. Although I'm thinking, I want to jump in here with like an early prediction for the dress. I think at least one of the dresses will be Vivienne Westwood.
Interesting.
But probably there will be several dresses.
Vivienne Westwood, really?
I think so.
Surprise to me. Why do you think that?
I'm getting that vibe. So when she was doing her like engagement press tour, like the news of the engagement press tour, she was wearing a lot of stuff that kind of reminded me of the Vivienne Westwood dress that she had worn to the what am I trying to say? To the Grammys, had the red one. It was like
with the T
the T on the leg
thing. Okay.
Yes, so she was wearing sort of a version of that, which makes me think that like that might be kind of like her bridal skis.
Might be coming. Okay. I see. And yes, I do see her in a lot of like structured tops recently. So I can definitely get behind that.
And we know that she's kind of obsessed with like England, and she's kind of an Anglophile.
True.
So
yeah, very true.
I'm just getting I'm getting that vibe.
Yeah, I can see that. I guess like I always think of Vivienne Westwood as like very punk, but she's not really anymore.
But she can be.
Oh, for sure. But I think that she's like
her bridal stuff like really kind of skirts that line in like a very fun way.
Yes.
So
yeah. And that seems like something she would do. She's like, I'm a little bit punk. But
a little bit sometimes.
Yeah.
I think that maybe I'm thinking of like the oh my God, I don't remember her name. The woman from Dairy Girls that got married last year that had the Vivienne Westwood
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
the blonde one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But I was going to say Ralph Lauren, but maybe that's a little too basic for a Taylor Swift wedding. Yeah.
I don't know though, because
that's like the other end of the spectrum, so I don't know. Yeah.
That's the complete other end of the spectrum. It's very American.
Mm-hmm.
It's very like very classy, very like J-Lo got married in Ralph Lauren at least once.
Yeah.
So maybe.
I don't know. It just feels like, I guess her style is so hard to pin down. It's really hard to conjecture.
That's true. Because her style is honestly terrible. We hope that the one time that she gets it right is this wedding dress.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely think that red Vivienne Westwood dress with the T was probably one of her better looks, but like the styling,
the neckline was so gorgeous.
Yes,
I feel like that lends it in like a white or an off-white lends itself really nicely to bridal.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Like that could translate well to a bridal dress. Yeah.
Travis Kelce will obviously be wearing like a full Louis Vuitton Pharrell Williams checkered tuxedo
My God.
and,
Someone needs to
and a
temper
bucket
him.
hat.
Yes, he will be in a bucket hat. We know
He
this.
will be wearing sneakers. They will also have giant Louis Vuitton labels on them.
Yeah. And I don't know. Yeah, I wonder what the bridesmaids will wear. I wonder if she'll let them all wear different things or if she's gonna like have them all in the same thing.
Or like, yeah, it'll be one designer, one color, one fabric, and then different like looks or yeah.
Yeah, I'm just so curious. But yes, we're definitely gonna conjecture more and we need to talk more about the prenup, but we will get there.
We will
Yeah.
get there. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be whatever happens. We know it's gonna
Yeah.
be the event of the century. So
Oh my God. It's gonna be crazy. I really hope like they stay together at least 5 years after this, if not forever. So
we should check. I'm sure that the betting markets already have like very succinct and specific
yeah.
odds on all of this. We should check in
Yeah.
on that.
That's true. I wonder I'm terrible at predicting the success of relationships, so don't ask me.
I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know that like anyone can really count on the success of a Taylor Swift relationship, but I'm rooting for them.
Yeah, yeah, me too. I mean, I guess without knowing someone, I guess when I meet them in person, I can maybe conjecture, but just from their pictures, you can't really tell. So
No, but I mean, it feels
feels
good. The vibe
genuine.
is
Yeah,
good.
yeah, it feels genuine. It feels like comfortable.
Like I think that they
Yeah.
will be married longer than Zoe Kravitz and Harry Styles.
Yes, I think that's probably accurate. Yeah, that feels whirlwindy. Maybe I don't know if that's the right word, but
Yeah.
like,
No, I think
yeah,
that's right. I think
yeah,
everyone's having a lot of fun. I don't know that it will actually ever make it to the wedding.
yeah,
I don't know if we're
yeah.
like fully going down the aisle with Harry Styles.
I would be shocked, honestly, if Harry Styles made it down.
Yeah. He
And
seems like
yeah,
the
yeah,
kind of person who like 5, 10 years from now will end up like having children with someone else and like being partners with and then maybe like quietly
yeah,
getting married at some point.
yeah. He's gonna marry or like have kids with someone like 20 years younger than him in like
Yeah.
15 years, and then maybe get married. I mean, look, we all thought Pete Davidson settled down, or at least I did. I was like, oh, good, he's finally stopped fucking around. I laughed.
Now,
So
what was the bullshit that like ended this relationship? Because I know that having children is hard, but it's a lot less hard when you have a lot of money. So,
yeah, yeah, and also
what happened
that's
here?
like that's like 4 months in to having a baby.
And I mean, those are the
That
hard months, but again, they're pretty wealthy. So I don't
yeah,
know.
yeah.
I don't know if
Like
you can
what?
completely blame it on the stress of having a newborn. I think that like there was for sure some bullshit.
Yeah, yeah. I have no idea. Um, I have no idea. I mean, apparently he's like his baby mama is claiming he's not doing much. Who knows? But at least financially, but who
Well,
knows?
I mean,
Um, so maybe she's having a hard time. But maybe they'll get back together. I don't know. So we'll
maybe
see.
it happens.
Yeah,
Sometimes people get back together.
yeah, yeah. Um, but it does feel like, I mean, at least maybe I'm stupid, but I was like, oh, he settled down. So,
I know. We were
but
all hoping, right? Like, I
yeah,
want good things for him. I want him to be happy.
yeah,
I think he's very funny. I
yeah,
think, kind of like, despite himself, he's making some really good career moves.
yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, and it's funny because I guess so. There's like a little film company, production company in Syracuse, and he did a film up here.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, and I guess that was when he was dating Ariana Grande, and apparently he was very nice, except that she was nicer apparently, but he also like talked shit about like most of Syracuse, which is, you know,
Fair.
fair. Except for Funkin' Waffles. He loved Funkin' Waffles apparently. So
Oh, me
yeah,
too.
yeah,
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 but
yeah.
honestly, fair. Syracuse has some work to do.
Syracuse does have some work to do. Yeah.
It's okay to hold Syracuse accountable.
No, we should hold Syracuse accountable. um,
Honestly,
but yeah,
Binghamton also catches a lot of strays, so I'm just glad to
yeah.
see some.
Someone else catching some strays.
Yeah,
Yeah,
spread it
yeah,
around. There's
yeah.
nowhere in upstate New York that's like really amazing right now.
No, yeah,
And
no.
if you think that there's a place in upstate New York that's amazing, chances are it's in the Hudson Valley, which does not count as upstate New York.
Oh, really? I only think I think it counts as upstate New York if it's like above Poughkeepsie, basically. Yeah,
No, because then you're
yeah.
like in the North Country. Like, I think that if you are east of Delaware County, that you
Hmm.
are technically in the Hudson Valley, and that's not part of upstate New York.
Well, I think downstate is like Westchester. People in New York are like, that's upstate. That's downstate.
That's downstate for sure.
Yeah, but I guess when you're in, if you're below that, you don't say downstate if you're in New York City. But like,
But
I
you
think Hudson
should.
Valley is still part of upstate New York, in my opinion. You don't think so?
I just think that like economically,
It's very different.
they're not
Yeah.
part of
It's its own
us.
entity.
They don't
Yeah.
like have the same issues to deal with.
That's true. I mean, in terms of like in terms of issues and yes, that's very true. I think they have their own set of problems or not. Yeah. But
Yeah. Like
yeah.
they have Paul Rudd. They don't like
Where
really.
does Paul Rudd live?
They all live in oh my God, what? It's somewhere in like right on the edge, the eastern edge of Delaware County or possibly
Uh,
Dutchess County.
yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Uh I don't know. It's somewhere nice.
Yeah, that's right. I think I've heard that. Like, that's
Close
where like
to
Blake Lively lives. Yeah.
yes.
Though I think,
Close to Woodstock.
yeah, I think Amanda Seyfried lives near Saugerties, which I feel like the Saugerties area feels more upstate New York to me. But I know they have different issues.
Feels
Yeah.
more like upstate New York. I
It's still
but
different, but
honestly, yeah, no, everything east of Delaware County is like its own thing.
yes, okay. Gotcha. I understand the reasoning. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
anywhere the people have money is that's their own thing.
Well, I think half the people there have money and the other half don't. I don't know if you've been to
Right.
Hudson, New York lately, but it's like
There's some, yeah, there's some
it's
discrepancy.
yeah, it's like either it's like the nicest coffee shop you've ever been in, or like the a pretty scary neighborhood. I don't know. So, yeah,
Yeah,
hmm
we've got a lot to work on. It's not
yeah,
just Syracuse.
no, for sure. But Syracuse is like that too. I think that a lot of the country is like this right now. It's like
Yeah, no, that's
a
true. Times are
huge,
tough.
huge gaps in ability, and then the
Yes.
rest of us are just landing in. If we're in the middle, you're just landing in one or the other based on where you're at the moment. So, yeah. Anyways, um, okay. Should we? I don't know if you want to leave Eurovision for its own episode.
Well, I mean,
We
there's not
haven't.
really that much to say except that we have to congratulate Bulgaria,
Yeah,
which
Bulgaria. Good
was
job.
not on my bingo card, honestly. And this is why America can't be part of Eurovision, I guess, because I never would have picked this song or this performance. Honestly, in the semifinal, I thought that it was one of the weaker songs and it might have been
Okay.
like the weakest performance.
Okay.
But I was
Yeah.
obviously not correct about
I
that.
wonder what they saw that we were not seeing.
I don't know. I mean, it's catchy. I don't speak Bulgarian, so I don't
Yeah.
know what this song was about.
Yeah.
But to me, it just kind of sounded like a club dance song.
Yeah. Which,
It had like one
yeah.
kind of very repetitive lyric.
Yeah.
And then the
Yeah.
performance was mostly dancing, not very much singing. So I was not
Okay.
really impressed by that. The singing
Okay.
was pretty weak by virtue of the fact that like everyone was dancing so much. We were out of breath, we were pitchy.
Hmm.
Um, the dancing was okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, so I don't know. But I'm clearly not grading on the Eurovision curve accurately. I was
Yeah.
much more impressed with the Australia performance that got like, was not really part of the front runner stack at all. So,
Yeah. What? I know. I do feel like it's hard to predict these things, and I don't know if it's just it's like a matter of taste that we differ in, or if it's just that they're measuring off of something that we don't aren't used to or something. I don't know. But
oh, it also
yeah.
was interesting that I think that like, so countries like can't vote for themselves, right? So
Mhm.
there was like all of these countries had to like vote specifically for Bulgaria. Like I just don't know like what is Bulgaria's relationship to all of these countries, or like does this artist have a relationship with
Yeah.
these countries? Like I just yeah.
Like how does this work? Yeah.
Every time I think that I understand Eurovision, I just clearly don't. So
I agree. So I know I don't really get I guess I understand why we have Eurovision and I love it. Like I want us to be part of it. But I also don't understand um what wins. Because you're right, like
I
people don't
know.
really go on except for ABBA outside of it, you know.
Well,
So
okay, so ABBA, um, I'm just looking at the truly like the song title for Bulgaria is
mhm.
Bangaranaga, which like to me sounds like gibberish. I don't speak Bulgarian, but yeah,
Yeah.
no. So ABBA, very big hit, and Maneskin from Italy, they also came from Eurovision.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
And I really love their lead singer who now has his own solo career and is getting married to Dove Cameron, and I just really like
Really?
him.
I didn't
Yes.
know he's getting married to Dove Cameron. Oh my god, that's so
Yes, his
funny.
name is
Oh.
Damiano. David is his like stage name.
Oh yeah, yeah. I have heard his name. Okay. I didn't
I
know that he was from
really
them.
like
Okay.
him.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So
He's
there
that
are
that's
some
right.
Eurovision. Oh, and what is their Nemo was a
I don't know
Eurovision
me. Who's Nemo?
winner. Nemo, they make sort of like club music, kind of
Okay.
like more like pop club music, not really like super electronic club
Okay.
music.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, again, very
Yeah.
European.
Okay. Yeah, we gotta. I just really would love for us to be part of Eurovision, but I guess we need our own. Yeah, we need our own like Ameriversion. So
And
Amerivision. Sorry.
it would be terrible, honestly.
It would be
Like
terrible. We'd all be mean, and it'd be all like shit
it
talking. So
would be too political. And like I feel like Eurovision, obviously, as we learned, because of like the Israel situation, like Eurovision is political, but like I don't understand kind of the nuance of it clearly.
yeah.
Um, Bulgaria actually, I believe, did give some of their points to Israel in this
Oh,
Eurovision.
they
So
can do
like,
that.
well, like the people of Bulgaria because
Oh, oh,
they
oh,
can't
oh.
vote.
I see. I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
some people in that country voted for the Israeli performer who I thought
Okay.
was quite good.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out like what these lyrics are. I guess it means I'm the angel, I'm a demon, I'm a takeoff, which
What does
maybe
that
is
mean?
like a takeoff, like an airplane.
Okay.
Um, let me hype you, come alive, surrender to the blinding lights. So yeah, it's a club hype up dance
Yeah.
song.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh, and I don't know. My overall assessment is that it's fine.
Yeah.
It's
That's
not
how,
going on
yeah,
my
that's how
playlist.
I feel like most songs in Eurovision are. They're fine.
They're fine.
Um, unless sometimes there's a couple that like really pop off, but
Yeah. I
yeah.
was disappointed in the so the performer from England, did we talk about this? How like he's like a mad scientist and he makes musical instruments out of like random gadgets.
No. No.
He like his claim to fame is that he once
I gotta look
made
this up.
an organ out of like 100 Furbies.
What?
Yeah, he's like some kind of like, you know how like some people with ADD are like really good with like small machines.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that's what's happening with
Oh,
this gentleman. He
they
got
came
0
in.
points.
Yeah, I was gonna say they came in last. You got
Dead
zero
last.
points. Why?
It was not a very good song. He's not a very good singer, but
Oh,
he does have a newborn, and that's
okay.
cute. He's a new dad, and he makes like musical instruments out of like calculators, and
That's
you know,
cool, I guess. Yeah.
he's like an inventor,
Yeah.
which is interesting.
Look,
Again,
mom, no
0
computer.
points.
Yeah,
So yeah,
that's his name. Look, mom, no computer.
look, mom, no computer. Yeah, and I don't know. I also didn't
Interesting.
think that his performance was very good. His singing wasn't very good, but
Yeah, okay. Well, props to being there, I guess.
yeah, like
Yeah.
congratulations for making it to the show.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Welcome. Yeah.
I again, it's every time I think I've figured it out, Eurovision remains a mystery, which is why I think I love it so much.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. It is just mysterious to us, but yeah. So,
And I
but
think that that's why America can't have Eurovision. Like we truly just we don't go here.
we don't go here. We can't go here.
We can't.
Oh my God. I'm very intrigued by this guy. Look, mom, no computer. He runs a museum called The Museum is Not Obsolete in Kent, where he shows
Oh.
vintage analog devices repurposed for humorous uses. That's so
Yeah, he
funny.
does.
Yeah, yeah. He
I
got 1 point. Oh, yeah.
I just feel like we should support him.
Yeah.
He just seems like a person who
Yeah.
we we vibe with his whole
Like
thing.
protect him. Yeah. Like
Protect this man and
protect this man. Yeah.
go to his museum.
If you're in Kent, go to
If you're
this
in
museum.
Kent.
Yeah. This reminds me
That's
of I watched
lovely.
the new Spinal Tap movie on a
Oh.
plane the other day, and one of them had a museum of what was it? It was like I forget, but it was some silly museum like that, and it was really funny. But
We
um,
love a silly museum. The museum is
yeah,
not obsolete.
no,
We love a
yeah,
museum.
yeah, no, I we love museum. I love to go to all weird museums. I've only been disappointed once by museum, I think, even though they're not always good, but like
Which
you still
museum were you disappointed by?
oh I think I was in a town in upstate New York and they had like a clock museum and I was like,
Mm.
this is fine. I was like, this is
Yeah,
fine. Yeah.
yeah, could be more interesting, I
Yeah. And it was
guess.
just like a room. It wasn't really a museum, but they
Mm.
marketed it as museum and it was just a room. I'm like, this is just a room with your clocks in it. So
More of
that's
a
fine.
clock collection.
Yeah. It's just like clock collection. I didn't need to think I was walking into a museum. I would have liked to see museum things about clocks. That would have been great, but that wasn't it.
They had more of a marketing issue.
Yes, it was a
Yeah.
marketing issue more than a museum issue, I'd say. But anyways,
Anyway,
um,
well, on that note,
yeah, yeah,
yeah, I think that we've done enough irresponsible conjecture for today
yes,
about
yes,
Eurovision, about Taylor Swift's
yes.
wedding.
Apologies to everyone for our irresponsible conjecture.
Don't
So
come for us.
we're just trying to have
We're
fun
just
and conjecture.
honestly, if you have any complaints about the content of this episode, you can address them to the cut and
The Cut is our silent backer.
legal
So
at thecut.com and they'll sort you out.
this is all allegedly. Everything is allegedly. So,
Yes.
all right. Well, thank you for joining us.
Thank you
We
for joining
appreciate it.
us.
Yeah.
We will be back next time to give you some more truly irresponsible conjecture and hopefully some facts.
Yeah.
And we'll talk to you next time.